I'm fucking hammered.
Hey y'all, this is InstaFelon. It's time for another episode of The Mountaintop with your boys Big Panda and Mike D. So turn off your porn, quit sending dick pics to chicks that are way out of your league, crack a burr, and enjoy the show.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another edition of The Mountaintop. This is your boy Mike D, hanging out with Big Panda.
Damn, bro, you hella fucked that up.
I know I
I'm
did.
going to show you how to do it. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another episode of The Mountaintop. I'm your host, Big Panda, of course, as always, Mike D.
Oh, fuck yeah, that sounds so much better. Thank you very much.
It's not fuck yeah, it's hell yeah, bro.
No, fuck yeah for that one, because this sounds so much better when you do it.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I'm the co-host, and you're the big daddy of the show.
Exactly, bro. Of course, hell yeah, I am.
Hell
God
yeah!
damn it. So what is up, Mike D?
Oh,
Fucking
you know.
another day, another week has just passed by. And today I also want to say, even though there was a small little incident, I think somebody deserved Donkey of the Month, but we're going to talk about that later. But what is up with you, bro?
Oh, you know, just fucking slapping salmons and punching bears, bro.
You're punching a bear?
Slapping salmon and punching bears.
Why would you do that?
Because that's what I do, because I'm a man.
Man?
Me man, hear me roar.
I thought as a woman hear me roar. I don't know. All right. Before we get this show started, hit that like button. Also hit that bell to notify you for the latest episodes of the Mountaintop Podcast. Subscribe and share these videos to all your friends and family. And please make sure that we cuss a lot. So audio description is advised for those children under the age of 5, 4, 3, whatever.
Fucking
Birth, yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you
If
some
you're
of these
pregnant and listening to
Yeah.
this, you might want to be careful.
Yeah. Because your baby's going to come out like, America, what the fuck is this?
Panda, drink a beer.
Yep. And then when their babies come out and their parents, those parents might be the weird ones where they're like, they get to decide what they want to be. I don't decide. You don't decide who they are, a boy or a girl.
Yeah,
And then their kids just like straight out coming out perfectly good English. They're all like, "Fuck you, mom. I'm a boy. See that dick?"
got a little dick. Got a little dick.
I got a bigger dick than daddy. Oh wait, I don't got no daddy because you got a fucking girlfriend, bitch.
Oh my god, did you
I've
just
been
say...
tearing up pussy all motherfucking day. I'm baby new.
Ladies and gentlemen, Panda's on a roll.
Am I on a roll?
He's on a roll. He's talking about having babies have bigger dicks than their daddies. And some of them don't even have daddies.
Yeah, some of them don't even have daddies. They got like two mommies.
So it could be a woman with a big clit. She got a bigger dick than her daddy.
Oh man,
That's fucking
horrible.
I'm ashamed of you.
Whoa, ashamed of me? What? I'm just speaking the truth, bro. All right, to be a mountain climber, you either have to be male or female. You can't be anything else.
No, oh god damn it. You're gonna cut our listeners down.
What? Why?
Well, because they can be
A tiger, a bear, a
dude,
werewolf.
They could be
vampire.
Whatever they want to be, brother. Whatever they want to be. As
Like
long
what?
as they listen, download, like, and share with their friends. I don't give a fuck who you are, what you are, or what you thought about being.
Well, let me tell you this. My pronouns are abracadabra and alakazam. Those are my pronouns. What are your pronouns again? Oh my god, we're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, we're gonna get fired. So
Fired?
my pronouns are it. That's it.
It.
I only got one. It.
Every time I hear it, I always think of Pennywise the dancing clown.
Oh, well, there's a reason why I said it.
Are you Pennywise? Are you a dancing clown, or are you just a fool? Ooh.
I keep thinking about fucking Peter. What's his name? Peter Dunwich. Dunwich from fucking Game of Thrones, a little fucking midget.
Yeah.
Yeah, it. If your head's bigger than your body, something's wrong.
Well, it's not his fault, you know. Fucking a lot of people. Well, like genetics and shit. Maybe his daddy shot the other way. or fucking the mommy's like egg was all fucked up, or maybe she drank a lot. You don't know, bro. You don't know. But hey, guess what? He's an actor, and you're not.
He makes way more money than I do.
And guess what? He gets the pussy, and you don't.
You ever wonder if... Never mind.
What?
No, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. You ever wonder why I'm always...
This is supposed to be today's podcast is supposed to be serious because we have a sponsor that is interested in being part of the podcast, and
You know, that's the horrible way to introduce a sponsor, bro.
Well,
because we were just talking about fucking
Exactly.
babies having big dick. You could have just waited for like another 4 or 5 minutes.
I don't think we could.
And we could have just like started talking about whatever, and then
No.
you just said, "Hey, let's put the dick segment or the pussy segment
No.
right next to the sponsored guy."
now I'm going to go with no.
No,
We were supposed to start off clean and fucking...
we don't have to start clean or anything. We could always fucking just say, "Hey, man, like fuck, bitch, horse, cunt, guy has a titties and all that shit."
God damn.
And then we could have just started talking about, "Hey, man, so what you got right there? You got natural ice beer today?" And then we just talk about and then we just start talking about beer, and then we start talking about good old steaks, and then boom. Now we say, "Hey guys, you guys like American food? And you guys like to be American? We got a sponsor for you guys, and it's la-di-da."
American clothing.
But no, you had to be like big dick, pussy twat.
You started this.
I did start it, and then you fucking changed it to the fucking sponsor.
I was trying to
You-
get
you-
off. I was trying to get off.
Yeah, I bet you were trying to get off.
Oh, God damn it.
But you couldn't, motherfucker.
You fucking bad. You're taking advantage of the fact that I've been up way too long.
Oh yeah, how long have you been up?
Well, let's see. What time is it now?
Here in California, in the Pacific time, it's 8:14 a.m. and we record every Saturday morning.
Every Saturday morning at 8:14 a.m., apparently. Well, I set my alarm for 7.
Yeah,
I got off work at 11.
yeah.
Came home. Started cleaning the house up because the house looked like a fucking shithole. I was up till about 4:30 this morning. So I've had about 2.5 hours sleep, maybe.
So you only had 2.5 hours? So you're tired.
I'm kind of tired.
You're getting a little hammered.
And I was hammered when I went to bed.
You're hammered.
I woke up hammered.
So you're still hammered.
I'm still hammered.
Fuck, bro. You know what?
So I'm not as quick as I normally should be.
You're not as cool.
Not saying that I'm very quick any other goddamn time, but
Yesterday was just too fucking funny.
yeah.
Well, during at work, we were like, Krispy Kreme always talks shit about you, and then you just fucking grabbed a broom and just beat him with it.
I did. I slapped the shit out of him.
I thought you were just gonna like. He always talks so much shit, and you always have something back to say. But in this time, you just grabbed the fucking broom and just said, "Fuck it."
I'm getting tired of that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. The more I allow him to fucking run his mouth, the more he's gonna run his mouth. You know, it's kind of like this. It's kind of like a dog, right?
Yeah.
So if you let your dog walk away from you too far without calling him back,
Yeah.
they're gonna test their boundaries. They're gonna keep running a little bit further, right?
Yeah.
So with that fucking piece of shit, I've been letting him get away with calling me names, letting him say shit, and I just kind of smile and go, yeah.
You don't smile.
Dude, the other day I was walking by, and you guys had the fucking bay door open in the shop.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
And he yells out, "Hey, look at that fucking queer," or something, right?
Yeah.
And I was out in the parking lot of the job, and I was like, all right, I can't say nothing. I mean, I could, but it ain't gonna go very far. You guys ain't gonna hear me in there with the
No,
machines
it's
running.
because the painter has his like fucking huge ass fan on,
Yeah, fuck that
so
guy,
we
too.
can't. So we can't hear shit.
So I didn't say anything, and then I let it go. Instead of coming right into the shop and going, "Who the fuck you calling queer, bitch?" You know, instead of doing that, I just kind of was like, and just laughed and smiled and walked by.
Yeah.
So it goes a little bit further. So he's like that fucking dog that you don't have on a leash. He's like, oh, I see my leash is off, so I can run around. So yesterday, I had to hit him with a fucking broom.
You had to hit him with a broom.
You notice that he didn't say anything stupid after I hit him with the fucking broom, right?
Yeah, he kind of did. You just walked away. Oh no! What's funny was you walked away for like 2 steps, and then you said to yourself, "Where the fuck was I going again?"
I was going, yeah. I was on my way to do something, and that fucking bitch fucking said. I allowed him to get in my head. I did.
And then you already forgot. You totally forgot where you gonna go.
Fuck him. And I know he listens, so just so you know,
Fuck you.
I'm gonna get you. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
And it's gonna happen just like that one time. So now you have an actual machine that has doors on it. I can't. I used to threaten that I was gonna throw him into his manual machine. Remember?
Yeah, back
I
in
was
the
like,
day.
I'm gonna throw you in, and I've walked up on him a couple times and grabbed him, like tossed him. Motherfucker, you fucker. I can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
So now I'm just gonna have to walk up and hit him with a fucking broom. Fucking bitch. And he liked it. He fucking liked it. Remember, he goes, "Oh yeah, Daddy, do it again," or some fucking.
It's because
you know what I like. Or,
it's because he's fucking weird, bro. He's a fucking weirdo. He's like fucking. He's like
he's like that chick that when you're hitting it doggy style and she gets ready to come and you punch her in the back of the fucking head.
Donkey puncher.
Yeah, she's gonna like it. That's him. You're not quite sure what to do. Yeah, it's like if I punch him, he's gonna be like, "Yeah, hit me again."
God damn.
Yeah, while you're at it, stuff your dick in my mouth because I like it that way. And then you just go, duh, and you run away because if you pitch, you catch, bro. Fucking being queer is like playing baseball. If you pitch, you catch. And I'm not gonna do it.
Wow. All right, bro. So I can't wait for that fucking match between you and Krispy Kreme one day.
I'm afraid.
You're gonna kill him?
I'm afraid I'm either gonna have to kill him or one of us is getting fucked.
That's why we gotta do it like old school way. We just go to at somebody else's house, we grab some boxing gloves and just fucking have like a fucking just fight night.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, just so everybody knows, and in fact, crispy bitch, if you're listening,
crispy bitch,
I will
rock you.
No. I will order a set of fucking boxing gloves, and we can do this full blown. I'll buy the fucking camera so we can put this on the fucking internet.
Yeah.
Challenge is dropped, bro.
Challenge is dropped.
Off the fucking job, in my front yard. Beer, whiskey,
barbecue, steak,
and a fucking fight night. You, sir, the challenge is dropped.
Do you think we should have other matches in this card? You and Krispy Kreme could be the main event. We need 2 or 3 more fights in this.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna definitely need them because it'd be like a Mike Tyson fight.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We're gonna have posters.
We're gonna do the main event, and then I'm gonna hit him one fucking time.
We're gonna put posters out there in the fucking around town. We're gonna put posters around the whole Tri-County area. And then we're going to fucking, we're just going to televise it. We're just going to put it on Facebook, because of social distancing, of course.
Sunday.
But where would this main event take place? Here in town? Whose house or which location? Or do we have to rent the hall? Or where are you
wherever you guys want to happen, but I'm willing to do it right here in the front yard.
In the front yard.
If it's on my property, at least I know the only person that can sue somebody is me. And because I know goddamn good and well I'm not suing, because I'm going to win. Because I'm going to knock him the fuck out. If I beat him up in public property, he's going to sue.
He will sue.
You know what I mean? Because he's a fucking...
All right. I'm actually thinking the perfect place too now. The new spot where they're building the houses here in town.
Oh, we could do it right out of
right there on the middle, right there. We could just fucking put
it has to be a tight area.
Yeah.
We have to
put some mats or or we build a ring of our own and we're just fucking just have it right there.
Because as I'm beating the shit out of him, he's gonna run.
And we're gonna there might be people out there, and that's where we get all the rest of the Yokies right here. Hey everybody, we're gonna have to get off. Oh
my God, look at that guy beating the shit out of that little Navy boy.
Oh, all right. Maybe I should call out somebody, but the thing is, I've never told you this, but a lot of people back in the day wanted to fight me.
Why?
I don't know. I just had that face. Yeah. Even you wanted to fight me, bro.
I never said that.
You said you wanted to fuck me up one time.
I said I was going to knock you out.
Yeah. Why?
I don't remember.
See? Yeah. Like, why the fuck did everybody ever want to fight me? So, I'm right here. So, if anybody wants to go one-on-one with Big Panda right here.
Ooh.
I'll go, I'll say, all right, let's do this.
You're not only calling out a specific individual, you're like anybody.
Anybody
listening to this podcast. Come on
but
down.
But the thing is, they have to be here in the fucking one of the Tri-County areas.
One of those motherfuckers might
so
get
it has
on
to
a
be
plane.
so it has to be Tuolumne, Calaveras, or Avenue. Now,
it might be a transgender that comes over here
that wants to fuck me up
and just beat the fuck out of you. So I used to be a man, but now I'm a woman. You ever been beat up by a woman?
So I'm right here. Back in the day, a lot of people wanted. I don't know why everybody wanted to fight me. I just had that phase that people just wanted to punch. It's like that scene from fucking Step Brothers where Will Ferrell goes to that dude's office and the guys all tells Will Ferrell, I don't know, something about your face. I just want to fuck you up, man.
It's not your.
I just want to beat the shit out of you.
It's not your face.
It's not my face.
It's not your face.
I don't know, man. Everybody just wanted to fight me.
No, it's your mouth.
It's my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a pert mouth.
Get in there nice and deep, like boy.
No, sometimes you say something once in a while, and it just takes somebody to a point to where they're like, "I will fucking slap the shit out of that dude."
Fuck. There is times where I just keep my mouth shut, and I still get people that wanted to fight me.
That's because of the look on your. Then that's your face.
Yeah.
That's a look.
So
on your...
I'm telling you, it's either my face or just what I say. But fucking hey, a lot of people wanted to fight me. Everybody wanted to. I can actually name. I don't know if they still live up here, but I can actually name some people that really wanted to fight me.
We don't need to drop names.
No, we don't need to drop names.
Because if they ever hear this podcast, they're going to come looking for you.
They are going to come.
They're going to be like, "That's right, I did want to kick your ass." Next thing you know, you're fighting. We'll be doing like fucking several fucking rounds. It'll be like, so that guy wants to fight you. That guy wants to fight you.
Or maybe it's because they always wanted to fight a Mexican. They just looked at me and they said, "Oh, there's a Mexican I could actually fuck up."
Oh, dude, you just. Wow. Slapping salmon is punching bears.
Why do you think I'm always at the gym? Why do you think I'm always training so hard? Because one day I might actually have to will walk their path one day, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, aren't you that guy we went to high school with?" And be like, "Yeah, how are you?" And then he'll be like, "Hey, shut the fuck up, boy. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna fuck you up right now." And I'm like, "Why? What did I ever do to you?"
That smile. That conversation wouldn't have gone that long. As soon as you went like, "Yeah, hey," and you put that fucking fake ass smile on, somebody would have fucking tried to knock it to you.
I'm smiling because I'm like, "Oh, this must be a fan." I'm like, "Yeah, it's me."
Oh, you listen to the Mountaintop?
Oh, you listen to the Mountaintop? No, I don't listen to that shit. Yeah. I want to fuck you up.
I want to fucking beat you up. The other day, I was at the grocery store and I wear that mask that says, "This mask is as useless as Joe Biden," right?
Yeah.
And so the girl at the grocery store was like, "Oh my God, I love that mask." And then the person in front of me turns around and goes, "What's your mask say?" And so I literally showed it to him. I'm like, "Can you see it?" And they go, "Oh man, you're pretty brave to be wearing that." And I go, "I wish a motherfucker would say something stupid to me. Not only would I fucking knock their teeth out, but then I'd put this mask on them when I left." They were like, "Oh my God," they fucking ran out the door.
Brave. Okay. I wouldn't say it's brave. I just say it's just like your own opinion to fucking wear that mask.
If I have to wear it, I'm going to tell you what I think.
Yeah. Yeah, but I will fucking give you props if you're wearing a t-shirt and that has a logo of Aunt Jemima. I would fucking I would respect you right then and there.
I don't think we can get one. Can we even buy one of those anymore?
Hell no! You can't go over there and buy a fucking bottle of syrup with no black woman on it.
Yeah.
You can't I do have one at the house, and I'm saving it. But I know one day that fucking little tape will actually just fall right off, and that's when Aunt Jemima's really dead. Because I do save that bottle of syrup.
Syrup?
Yeah, syrup.
Syrup? Depends on where you're all from.
Syrup
Or syrup?
Maple syrup.
Yeah.
I don't use agave. I use syrup because last time I heard, Merca. But yeah, I just think that if you have a mask that say this mask is useless, Joe Biden, that's just your opinion. That's just what you believe in. But if you were...
I got 2 masks on the way, and the funniest part is that
2 masks on the way.
Yeah, no, I hate myself for actually buying masks.
You gotta give yourself some inner love, bro. Don't hate yourself.
No, stay with me.
Love.
Stay with me on this.
Tell him.
If you're gonna force me to wear a mask in certain places, yeah, I heard that. If you're wearing a mask and you can't go into a certain place without a mask on, then they should they should actually have masks. There are certain places, like our grocery store has that big giant 50-gallon drum of fucking hand sanitizer before you walk in.
Yeah.
And it says, please wear a mask.
Yeah.
They don't have any masks, right? So they have this hand sanitizer drum, but no masks. So you have to come in with your own mask, which means you either have to buy a mask or find one on the ground, right?
Oh.
So I started buying masks to have my political and social opinion on them.
Yeah.
So I just bought these 2 that are on the way. And the worst part is, according, like we were talking about last week, according to our faggot-ass fucking governor, we're going to be open by June 15th, and these masks ain't due until, May 30th. But one of them says, I'm not a sheep, I'm only wanting to buy groceries.
Okay.
Right? Because the grocery store won't let us in.
Yeah.
And then our bank won't let us go in without us having that mask on. So I bought another one that just says, bah.
Bah. Damn.
You're right.
Well, all right.
I wonder what they would do if I actually walked into the bank without a mask on.
They would probably just stop you. So you say, stop, drop, and then the rest of that
roll.
stuff, whatever.
Well,
But they're just gonna say to you, "Hey, you're not supposed to come here with." I already told you what happened to me when I went to one of our diners here in town, where I called it. I went to lunch, called in an order. I was fucking craving those onion rings and fucking
they told
burger.
you to pick up in the back. Right?
Basically said that, and I was all like, "Whoa, man! Last time I checked, I ain't that fucking dark." And fucking, I just felt like singled out. Like it was just a pickup. I just wanted to give them my card. I'll just wait outside and just wait there. Like, here's my card. Fucking take my money, give me my food, so I can get the fuck out of this piece of shit restaurant.
Right.
But they just singled me out and just said, "Hey, you're not supposed to be in here without a mask."
Right.
I'm like, damn, man.
Well, the funniest thing to me is that all these people that think they got a vaccine, now all of a sudden they're not wearing masks.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people have got the vaccine, and with those people that have vaccines, this is the people I've actually seen still wear masks. And I always question them and say, "Why do you have a mask if you already took the vaccine?" "Oh, it's because the vaccine barely works."
Well, yeah,
it's just a vaccine. Like,
it's not a vaccine. The actual definition, we've talked about this before. The actual definition is that if you get this shot, it's supposed to help you never have to worry. So, all the vaccines that we've had, like for the flu,
tetanus,
blah blah blah, right?
Yeah.
Those are not vaccines because we have to have them again. So you get a flu shot every year. You get the tetanus shot every 10 years or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
That's not a vaccine.
No.
If you have to continue...
It's just like, it's just to prevent you from getting COVID, and then it'll just wear off.
So
it's like gum.
So I paid the $55 to find out if I had the antibodies. Excuse me. And I got the actual test back. All I had to do was spit in just like we did our
ancestry.
Our ancestry. I had to spit in a bottle, send it in, pay $55 and send it back. They said, yes, you have the antibodies. Now,
hell yeah.
That means one of two things. That means at some point in my life, I've already had COVID, or my immune system's already developed the antibodies to go with it.
Yeah.
So, I will never get COVID. I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
But I still have to wear a mask because all these people think that, if you don't wear a mask, it's not about you, it's about them.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about them.
Nah, fuck them.
I don't care. It's not my fault your fucking parents fucked each other, and they're related. And your fucking immune system is fucking ruined,
Yeah. I feel it. I've been sick so fucking bad, horrible, and the way that they're explaining how this COVID is hurting, it's like almost killing people, or air quotes. I'm just like, dude, I think I felt that way like so many times.
Right.
But it was not COVID. It was just, for me, it was just a gargly throat and just fucking boogers everywhere.
And you're 30 years old.
I'm about to be 30.
Yeah, you're almost there.
Yeah.
But you're 30.
I'm 30.
Okay. You are what's going to continue to have children and produce and make the world continue, right?
Yeah.
What I want to know, what really fucks with my head, is this. Why the fuck did they say, oh, we're going to give this, and I'm throwing up air quotes while I say this, why the fuck did they say we're going to give it to people 90 and younger, or 90 to 65? Those fuckers are dead in the next couple years. Some of them have fucking dementia. They don't even know where the fuck they are, right?
Yeah.
Right? I don't give a fuck. Let them die. They're not the future of the planet. Die, bitches. Why didn't you start with 16 to 25?
Yeah.
Or, 25 to 40. Even myself, I don't care.
Did you know?
I already made 2 babies. They're already going to do they're already making their own babies. If I die, I fucking die. Why do you want to keep me on a planet that you're already worried about the fact that, we're overpopulated, my generation apparently is the one that's ruined the planet. Well, then kill us. Let us die, motherfuckers.
Since you guys want to fucking build it better.
But why are you going to start with the generation before me or the 2 generations before me and save them?
Maybe because they're wise. I don't know. Well,
no, they're not wise. I just told you they got fucking dementia. They don't even know where the fuck they are. We're worried about trying to find these motherfuckers. We're spending more money trying to find these fucking people that are walking the streets.
Yeah.
That don't know where they're at. Oh my God, my grandfather, who's 92, doesn't know where he is, and he disappeared.
He disappeared.
You know what I mean? May the world take his soul.
I'm just saying that maybe this whole COVID thing is just like fucking, it's real, but the thing is that like they wanted to, we were just overpopulated, so they had to knock out some people, so they just said, hey, so we're going to infect you with COVID. Yeah. Just going to release out in the air and just like spray it in your old people.
Did you just hear the contradiction you just said?
What?
We're overpopulated, so we're going to kill some people. But let's start with the older ones.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Why can't we just do it the old-fashioned way, like The Purge or something?
Oh, The Purge would be so amazing.
If The Purge was real, you got people on your list?
I do.
Am I on that list?
Yes, you are.
I knew it, bro. I fucking knew it. You do want to hurt me, huh?
I want to kill everybody around me. I do. It's just for fun.
Just for fun.
I mean, if I can get away with it.
I could see it now. Hey, Ricardo, remember that one time when you charged me like $20 for this? Well, fuck you. Bam, bam, bam.
No. I wouldn't even talk to you. I just walk by and shoot you in the face. And look, there's Ricardo. Boom.
I told you it was something about the face, bro. I just have that face that everybody just want to fuck it up. I fucking knew it, dude. Fuck you, Dre.
Yeah, fuck me. Fuck me! Fuck me!
Oh man.
All right, we gotta get a hold of our fucking sponsor.
Oh yeah, dude. Why'd you forget about him, bro?
I didn't forget about him. I've been trying to get. I wanted to get him started in the first place before we actually went into this big rant about.
You went into this rant. I was just sitting back, relaxing.
So it's all my fault.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Yeah. That's what happened.
Mike D did it.
Yeah, that's what they say at work.
Mike D did it.
Oh, I got a story to tell you about work, but let's get a hold of him first.
All right.
Let's do this because we got a guy, ladies and gentlemen, whether you believe it or not, there's actually somebody out there who likes to listen to us.
They like us?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
And this person actually owns his own company. If you read his biography, it literally says, what's it say? It says...
Didn't he say it was like a former police officer?
Thank you. Former police... no, not police. Former law enforcement.
Law enforcement. Okay.
Owned.
Yeah.
And he has this amazing company where he's putting out shirts, hats, buttons, patches, whatever. And he wants to be part of the podcast. We're going to give him a call. We're going to interview him. We're going to find out where he's from. I don't know much about him, but he wants to do our merch. And he wants to give us some T-shirts to give away as a gift to our listeners.
That sounds pretty interesting.
It does.
Let's get him on the phone. Tell him, saying what's up, bro.
All right, let's give him a call. All right, so here we go. We got our buddy on the phone. His name's Kobe Davis, and he is the owner of American-owned apparel.
Hell yeah, man!
Right, and he's ready to talk to us about how he got it started and where he's from. Hey, Kobe, how you doing, brother?
Good, brother. How are you?
Good. Thank you for joining us on the mountaintop.
Absolutely, man.
So tell us all about where you're at and how you got this company started.
Yeah, man, I'm very interested.
Yeah, so I wanted to start this company. We are a custom brand. We do our own shirts as well as print for other people. But everything that we use is made in the U.S. I got really tired of seeing other patriotic companies who would use outsourced materials, shirts made in other countries. You know, who knows the condition of the workers there? Who knows who's making your shirt? Everything that we use is made in the U.S.
Nice.
That's what we're trying to do.
And that's amazing. And were you a military person to start with?
No, I wasn't in the military. I was in law enforcement for about 4.5 years. Worked in detention before that. Worked in a little bit of substance abuse before that. So, long history of that type of work, but I was not in the military.
Okay, so as far as law enforcement goes, were you a sheriff, a police officer?
I was a police officer.
You were a police officer.
Yeah, over here in Western North Carolina.
You're in North Carolina.
North Carolina.
So
yeah.
It ain't that far.
Right? Yeah, it's only about 2,000 miles. There you go. So is this your primarily your basic income?
Yeah, I actually just resigned. It's funny, I resigned on April 1st, April Fool's Day.
Walked in.
It was by chance. I don't ever celebrate that holiday, so I didn't really think about it, but whenever I put in my resignation, they thought I was joking.
I can actually see that
Yeah,
happening.
I can see that too.
You walk in, you're like, so I'm going to go ahead and quit. And they're like...
That's exactly what happened. He was like, I hope this is an April Fool's joke. I was like, it absolutely is not. No, I decided to make the move. Business was picking up a bit. I was spending, every bit of my off time was just trying to print shirts, get orders out. It was really affecting my personal life, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make this move. It's kind of been coming for a long time, so just kind of jumped into it.
So how long you been doing this, actually, making shirts?
Probably about a year. I took a couple classes in high school, 12 years ago or so, but been doing it for about a year, and just pushing it forward as much as possible.
And it's picked up that much in the past year that you actually could go ahead and resign from an actual job.
Yeah.
It has enough forward motion to do that. I can't say that it matches the paycheck, but it's got enough forward motion to where I'm willing to put more into it and make it my full-time job.
Awesome. That is awesome.
That is.
Yeah, sure.
That's the American dream. So I just heard you say that 12 years ago that you were in high school. So I'm going to go ahead and take a guess as you're about anywhere between 29 and 32.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah, and there you are working a job at home still, or a personal business that is go ahead and keeping at least some money and food on the table and able to quit and do something you love and spend time with your family.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fucking awesome. And something you believe in because you believe that shit should be made in America.
Yeah, I think everybody should believe that. Unfortunately, you got so many patriotic companies that, will use other companies' shirts. I'm not going to name the companies, but, Nicaragua, Vietnam, and not to say that there's anything wrong with those countries, but you should be supporting the American economy as much as possible. We just came out of a whatever type of pandemic you want to call it. Why wouldn't you want to do that?
Right. Hey, we appreciate the American-owned apparel. We thank you, and we would love to have you as a sponsor. And if there's anything that we can do to help support your company, we are in. And anything that our listeners can do, we are in.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate you being part of the podcast and letting everybody know who you are. Panda's probably got a few questions.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So where can we find these T-shirts at? Like where? Which website?
AmericanOwnedApparel.com. And then I have an Instagram.
Nice.
Same name.
And you have like for women, men, and like toddlers. I saw, and you also have one for dogs too.
Yeah,
that's actually pretty fun.
I gotta restock some of those. Still trying to push it forward. Still trying to get more of my own shirts made. I tend to get caught up on customer orders and don't really print a whole lot of my shirts, but I'm starting to do that. I got a lot more time to do it now.
Nice. And do you have any
police climate the way it is? It was time to make the move.
Sweet. And do you have any new ideas for shirt designs or anything like that?
Do I have what?
Like any new ideas? Because I saw like there was this one shirt that I actually did like. It said tacos for Taco Tuesday. Right.
Yeah, it says it's got the taco truck. It says taco for tacos, only open on Tuesday.
I actually gave him an idea for if he was willing to send us some shirts to give away on the podcast.
Yeah.
I gave him an idea. So when I had to restart my Instagram, there was this picture. It was a heart, and it said "fuck off" in the middle.
Yeah.
And I was talking to him and I were like kind of sending a message back and forth. I was like, dude, you ought to take that, put it on the back of your shirt, go ahead and have the flag on one side, your name of your company on the other side as far as the sleeves go, and then like across the front have it say like the mountaintop, and I'll pay for those and we'll give them away as a gift. And he was like, dude, we'll talk about that. And we had our conversation. But that would be an amazing shirt. So it just says, fuck off with a big old heart. Right?
Yeah, I actually have those shirts. They came in. I just have to print them and send them. So.
You did?
As soon as possible.
Fuck yeah, dude. So hey, listen, everybody. Just listen to them. Apparently, we're going to get us some shirts, and we're going to get them from American-owned apparel.
American-owned apparel.
Oh, boy, Colby right here. He's going to go ahead and send it to us. We're going to do some... we got to do it. We just can't give them away.
Yeah, we can't just give them to some random person.
Right? We gotta have a little bit of a... like a game show kind of thing.
Game show.
Right? So it's like, if you listen to last week's podcast, where did Kobe say he was from?
Yeah.
And or what's Big Panda's favorite hashtag?
Yeah. Or what's Mike D's favorite beer?
Well,
I already told them in the morning, so they must know.
That's not my favorite beer. It's the cheapest beer. That's the. To be honest with you, Mike D's favorite beer is the cheapest beer. That's right.
All right.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, you're all right with us, brother, and we'll start doing a little bit of a, I don't know, commercial, I guess is what you call it.
We're gonna start putting you out there, bro, so everybody can know where who you were. Wow, I'm tongue twisting right now.
Slow down there, buddy.
Yeah.
You're getting too excited.
It's just to put you out there so people know who you are and what you're selling, and just get all your merch out there in the world and show them to support true
American made.
Yeah, true
apparel.
American made apparel.
So before we go any further, what don't you make? Can I get a hat from you?
I can do leather patch hats, but I have not went into the embroidery world yet. Everything has a cost, and as I grow and get more business, I'm looking to go there. Just haven't made that jump yet.
Okay, what about a beanie? It's gonna be a patch.
It would have to be the leather patch hats, or leather patch on there.
Right.
Just haven't jumped there yet. It's getting a little warm for that. So.
Well, hey, dude, you seen these Instagram model chicks that are wearing fucking Carhartt? Everybody wants to wear Carhartt until you have to do Carhartt shit. You know what I mean?
I think the term is lumbersexual.
That's
That's a true term there.
Oh my god,
that's awesome.
If that's real, I'm gonna use that.
That is a real
You're gonna use it. That should be your new hashtag.
That's my hashtag. Right? I was gonna use my hashtag was gonna be slapping salmon and punching bears, but
I like it.
I'm gonna go with lumbersexual.
Lumbersexual.
Yeah.
That's fucking amazing.
It's a real thing.
All right,
I
Cope.
like it. I like it.
Hey, is there anything you want to put out to the listeners that I haven't asked?
Man, not that I can think of. You guys are welcome to ask anything you would like to. I usually get a lot of cop questions, but.
All right. So.
Okay.
Well,
here we go.
tell our mountain climbers where they can find you at.
Do what?
Where they can find you? Which social platform or social media platform where they can find you at?
Instagram. That's the best place. It's American owned apparel. You can type that in and it'll take you straight there.
American owned apparel. All right, everybody.
So that's that. Well, hang on.
Oh shit!
I got. Well, he said we can ask cop questions.
You can ask Kyle questions. Yeah. Don't ask something crazy though, man.
I'm gonna ask all kinds.
Don't go crazy though.
No. So they
even crazy questions. If you have an honest answer, it's not a bad answer, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, what do they say? The only bad question is a question not asked, right?
I don't know. There's some pretty dumbass questions people ask sometimes.
I always say that all the time, and
it's
people.
like whenever we would close the road, roadblocks up, and people will come up and say, "Is the road closed?" That is a dumb question. It absolutely fits that definition.
See, I always say that at work every time. I always tell my supervisors or one of my coworkers, "Hey, I got a stupid question," and they always give me the same damn answer. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Oh, really? Let me break that then.
Yes, there is. That's why whenever you go places at buffets, it says hot things, or what does it say? It says caution, hot things might be hot.
Wow, that is like a double negative, right? Caution, hot things might be hot.
No, they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
I never knew mac and cheese is supposed to be hot, anyways. All right.
No, I got questions.
All right. Go ahead.
I'm gonna drop a little knowledge on old Kobe here. He doesn't know.
Maybe he does know.
He doesn't know.
He does know.
Kobe, I'm a convict.
Okay.
All right? I've been to prison more times than I want to talk about.
I have too, just probably in the opposite capacity.
Yeah, you were probably the guy that was walking by going, "You can eat when I let you out."
Oh no, that's the opposite of the way people need to speak to others. No, I worked in the jail for 3 years. That was before I was a cop, so.
Well, that's part of your training, correct?
No, actually, it was totally separate. So most jails are run by the county, and I worked for them, and then the police is totally separate.
Yeah, okay. So county sheriff, city police.
You're right.
Right. So I was in several county jails, and I've been to way too many state prisons that I want to talk about. Now, this is my previous life, right?
Okay.
I'm a reformed convict, sorta.
Uh-huh.
And 95% of the time, I don't trust a cop. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
So with that being said, well, because I've had bad experiences, but also, 95% of it was my fault.
Yeah, I bet.
And I know that now, right? I know that now. I didn't know that then. I always thought cops were bad people.
It's because you were young and you always wanted to find somebody to blame. And of course, when a cop says to you, "Hey, you're not supposed to do that. Can you come over here?" No, I'm not going to come over there. You're not going to make me. I'm going to run. And that's when the cops always start chasing
no
you.
matter what somebody does,
Yeah.
they always live in an echo chamber of people around them.
Yeah.
You know, if one person feels a certain way or they have a certain view on something, then it's usually echoed by everybody around them. That's why everybody says you are who you hang out with, because you are.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. That is a perfect example of what I was. This is where my question was going.
All right, what's your question?
My question is this: when you were working in the jail system and as an actual police officer, whenever you pulled somebody over, did you immediately, because we all know that you run their name, or when you're working in the jail, you know who's in the jail, right? Ain't nobody ever gonna lie to me and tell me that you don't come in and you don't see, okay, so here comes Mike D. Mike D has these charges. This is what he's done. You don't immediately have some type of judgment about that. While you were working as a correctional officer or an actual police officer, did you, no matter who they were, always treat the person the same way?
Generally, you treat someone based on their behavior. Like if somebody's going to be an asshole, you're not going to be able to interact with them the same way you would with somebody who is not going to, who's going to be polite and nice, whatever. So I mean, you kind of get stuck in this. You have to treat somebody how they allow you to treat them. In a sense, there's some assholes out there, obviously, that would treat somebody shitty no matter what. But, going into it with a mindset that, hey, I'm going to assume this person's going to be polite, there's nothing wrong with that.
So that's how you went into it. You went in with this
I think
person.
that's how everybody should go into a situation, especially when you have a position of authority. You go into it with an assumption that it's going to be a good interaction, and be ready for it to not be.
All right. I love that answer, actually. I love that answer because the reason why I'm saying that is because we need more officers out there that actually look at it that way. I'm not necessarily knocking police or correctional officers, but the last time I was in prison, I seen a change. So, like I said, I've been to prison enough. When I first went to prison when I was younger, you'd go in and that attitude you have right now, that comment you just made, was what you would see. Then I ended up getting out and, doing the best I could, but I was in a bad place at the time, so I would catch a parole violation. I'd go back, and you would see a change. It turned into when I officially, I guess, gave up on prison, which is, it's like, I'm so done. I don't ever want to go back again, was when I came in and every officer literally treated like you were just, you were a paycheck for them and you were garbage. And whatever you did, and it turned into like there's a reason why they call it the Goon Squad, was what was called in prison here in California, because they had a gang. It was if you wore green, you were one person. If you wore blue, you were the enemy, basically. So anything that happened, even if I got in an argument, didn't have to get into a fight. Just arguing with a dude like, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. Here'd come the Goon Squad, and they'd come out. Kind of reminds you like those old cartoons where they come out and they'd be like, and they'd just tackle you. You know what I mean? They had absolutely no care about who you were. On your doors, count time.
Right.
You were just a paycheck for them. So
and some parts of that is necessary. Anytime you have any sort of team like that, or you get in some situations, there's parts of that is necessary. There's parts of it that is not. Finding that right balance is key to any job. It doesn't matter what you do.
Yes. Fuck, I love this kid. I fucking love this kid.
I'm not an expert,
No, I am sorry to hear that you resigned from being a law enforcement officer, and I love the fact that you're going on with yourself and doing something that you love and gives you more time with your family and whatever. But we need more people like you out there for young stupid kids to understand.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, everybody wants to put a college degree on being in law enforcement or doing whatever, but man, I saw so many people come through. They had a criminal justice degree, 4 years in college, just getting out, wanting to take themselves seriously, go get a job as a cop, and they don't make it through fucking training because they don't have any life experience. They have nothing to fall back on, and they've never had a real job in their whole life. Now they want to come out here and be a cop. Well, sometimes it's not going to work out. There's no college training that will get you to the level you need to be at. You got to live a little bit of life first and get yourself grounded as a person. Probably go through some shit, and then that will at least give you the ability to see something from somebody else's point of view. Or you go into a hardcore situation. You get your adrenaline up. If you've never experienced that before, that's a shock. But if you've experienced it a little bit, then it's not going to be anymore. Same thing in the military. I wasn't in the military, but you always hear shell shocked, or I think that's the right term I'm using. But you can't have everything surprise you all the time. And whenever it stops surprising you and you get a little bit more comfortable with it, you're going to make some right decisions because you can think outside of that situation, think about what you're doing. But you see some people that get so adrenalized that they make bad decisions because sometimes they just don't really know what they're doing.
Fucking right on.
You got Mike D right here waving to the skies, saying thank God,
throwing up
man.
fucking fists, bro.
Yeah, because he really likes your answer and all that, man.
I love everything you're saying.
He loves you.
I love you. I do. If I could have your babies, I would. Just so you know. I know.
Weird.
I know. Well,
I mean, something I've always held on to. There was actually a guy in the jail, came in quite a bit. Had several years ahead of him inside of a prison whenever he got convicted. I came in. I was a little bit frustrated that morning. Everybody can read somebody's personality and read what they're going through most of the time. I came in frustrated, probably having a bad morning. And he was walking past. He said, "Hey, man, sometimes you just have to start your day over." And he was 100% right, and I've held on to that, for years and used it all the time. Remind yourself, hey, sometimes you just have to start your day over. It doesn't matter if it's 4 p.m. Sometimes you just have to start your day over. Find that good attitude. Find that good spirit about you, so that you can continue on with your day.
You got me. You got me silent, bro.
Yeah.
I got a story I want to share with you. While we got
5 minutes.
Huh? Oh, we got 5 minutes left on the podcast? Okay.
What's your story?
Well, I don't. Well, it'd probably take longer than 5 minutes. We're gonna have to keep him on the phone for a while.
I got all day.
So when I was in prison back in 1993, my father passed away, and when he passed away, we had this one officer that was a correctional officer. He'd never been on the street, basically all he was a glorified babysitter. So he walked by, and the way he informed me that my father passed away was he walked by, he knocked on the fucking door, yelled out my last name, and he goes, "Hey, boom, 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 your father's dead." And he kept walking. It was during one of his rounds, and I lost my fucking shit and started kicking the fucking door, being a pain in the ass, and I'm like, "What? Hey!" And I called him every name you can think of, and "Hey, motherfucker, what the fuck you say? Hey, bitch, get back here," all that. I did all that, and then, but there was this one officer, and I wish I could remember his name, but there was this one officer that came up to the door and literally just cracked the fucking door, didn't even care that I was fucking freaked the fuck out. But he dealt with me enough during, the time I was there that he knew if he opened the door, I wasn't going to attack him or something, So
Right.
He opens the door and he's like, "Hey, listen," and he starts talking to me, and he goes, "Hey, you can get a release to go to your father's funeral, and because I know who you are and I've dealt with you enough, I will volunteer to go out and go with you. You have to have an actual escort when you go to that kind of thing." He's like, "But you have to find that person to do that with. Literally have to ask every cop." But this guy walked right up to the door and he's like, "Dude, I'll go with you. I will, I understand, I lost my dad, but..." And he had that compassion, and I think if there was... Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of those fucking dirtbags that are in there that are going to try to manipulate the fuck out of you and try to get something else, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this guy, if you gave that 5 fucking extra seconds, maybe a guy that was in there who did something wrong, who made a mistake, can actually come out of there, turn his life around, get a good job, and become a podcast co-host.
Yeah, and in that specific situation, the ability was there to do that. It's not like you came into a bar and somebody had to leave and they were, breaking bar stools over the counter. There's not much talking there. You don't have a lot of room for that.
Right.
But there was the time, ability, and opportunity to just step back for a second and say, "Hey, man, here's the situation," and enter the situation in a good, positive way, to try to get an outcome that you want.
Kobe, you're my new best friend, buddy.
I wouldn't say all that, but I've enjoyed talking to you guys.
You got Mike D all sad now, so you don't want to be his best friend.
Right, well, fuck you then.
Fuck off.
Yeah, right? Make those shirts that say "fuck off" and put your name at the bottom. Real small.
I will.
All right, brother. Thank you for being part of the podcast. We appreciate everything that you're doing and have done. And thank you. Just thank you. And we're going to go ahead and...
You can also find him at American Owned Apparel on Instagram. That's American Owned Apparel. And you can check out all his t-shirts, all his hats. It's for men, women, children, and of course his dogs, but he still has to restock those.
You got to restock.
He has to restock. You know.
I have the shirts inside as well.
And I really, so thank you for being here at the mountaintop with us. And thank you for sharing all your stories with us. And, you know, when Mike D tells me that story about his dad, I always just feel so like, damn, bro, I'm kind of glad I never went to jail.
Yeah.
Because I don't want that to happen, because I still have my mom, I still have my stepdad. I just that's why I always like try and avoid all these situations. I always do me, because I don't want to live I don't want to sound like a dick or anything, but I don't want to live his life.
You don't want to be me. I don't want to be Mike D. Oh, that could be a shirt we could build. I don't want to be Mike D.
So that's why I was like very quiet, because when Mike D always tells me that story, I'm just like, dude, that's fucked up.
Well, I'm going to say this. I hate the fact that I have been to prison. I really do. I hate that I made those bad choices back when I was younger. But on the other side, it actually made me who I am.
A man.
Well, I'm not going to go that far. No, but I learned. I learned hard. You know, I went to the school of hard knocks. You know, but I learned a lesson, and now I understand that there's these things that you can and can't do, and I didn't get that. I guess back when I was growing up, it was like, hey, go ahead and go play. And when the street lights come on, you need to come home. You know, go do whatever. I'm surprised I wasn't kidnapped and fucked. You know,
It's a different time, man.
right?
Yeah.
So, but you know, it made me who I am. It gave me my personality that I am, and I'm okay with that. It's not like if the genie popped up right now and goes, "What would you do?" and I'd be like, "Oh, take me back to when I was 8." No, because I'd be a completely different person, and I would have never met you. I wouldn't be having this conversation with Kobe. I wouldn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you'd probably be dead if you never met me.
Probably be dead.
Well, and there's an appreciation there. You know, whenever you go through hard times, there's always an appreciation whenever it's over. You know, and that's what frustrates me about the generation coming up, I guess, is that everything has to be easy, and if it's not easy, then it's wrong.
Right.
And that's not cool. That's not right. You know, some things are going to be hard in life. Otherwise, you don't progress. You know, you don't become the next person that you're supposed to be. You don't get past that hill. You don't get over the hump. I mean, it's just simple as that.
Yeah. Agreed. All right, brother, we're going to have to shut this down. Apparently 5 minutes ago we were supposed to shut up.
Yeah, we were supposed to. We don't have that much time. We're still poor.
And by the way, if anybody's listening, go ahead and send donations so we can go ahead and pay for extra time. If you like what we're saying, here we are, you know.
Yeah, hey, just give us money.
Give us money, because that's what the new generation says. We can go live in our parents' basements, and you can give us money.
Yeah. We'll make TikTok videos for y'all. Fuck it.
All right.
So thank you, Colby, for joining us once again.
No problem. I appreciate you guys.
Well, we appreciate you, and we'll get a hold of you more about getting us some merch and talking about those T-shirts. We're gonna go ahead and give away on the podcast. It's gonna be a game show.
Hell yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, we're gonna do some fucking, what was that, Jeopardy kind of thing.
Kind of Jeopardy,
yeah, some
right?
Jeopardy shit.
All right.
All right.
All right, for Double Jeopardy, what was Big Panda's hashtag?
Nobody knows.
Yeah, they don't.
Nobody
remember.
knows.
You gotta listen to the last podcast to find that out.
All right.
All right. You can stay on the phone if you want to listen to the shutdown.
All right. So everybody, it's time to climb down that mountain. I really appreciate you guys coming up here. Mountain climbers, if you guys have any questions, concerns about anything, you guys want to tell us a story, you guys want to say, hey, you guys suck or you guys are good, always send us an email at themountaintop17@gmail.com. Also, follow us on Instagram, themountaintop1. And if you want to follow us personally, it's bigbad_panda17 or Mike D's new Instagram.
Yeah, because they fucking kicked me off. What the fuck?
So that's your username?
I don't even know.
What the fuck? They kicked me out.
It should be what the fuck.
They kicked me out.
It should be fuck Mark Zuckerberg.
Fuck Mark Zuckerberg.
That's what it should be. But I don't even know what it is now.
You don't even know what it is?
Nope.
All right, so I think I tagged you on the Mountaintop 1 on Instagram.
IB Fishing 2 or something. Yeah, IB_Fishing 2, I think.
All right. And so I really appreciate you guys coming up here. And you got any last words, man, before we shut this down?
I just appreciate the fact that Kobe got on the fucking podcast and let everybody know that there are police officers out there and correctional officers who actually give 3 shades of a fuck about the person that they're working with.
Yeah.
And by him creating this American-owned apparel, letting everybody know that, hey, we're here.
Yeah.
And we care. And he's keeping it American-made. He's just doing, he's doing him, and it sounds like he's doing a good job. So, everybody, please go out, search him on Instagram, Google his name, his apparel name, and purchase something. Because his shirts look amazing.
Yeah. Also, I know I was supposed to talk about who was going to be Donkey of the Month, but you guys have to wait until next week for that.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
Yeah, shut up. All right, all right, everybody. So I would just want to say, enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye.
A little strong.